This training video is brought to you by K-Alliance. K-Alliance provides high-quality instructor-led training videos for desktop, IT, and soft skills. Visit us online at www.kalliance.com to sign up for your free 7-day trial. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and we hope you learned something new. Real videos, real learning, real success.
Well, here we are on the start screen, but where we're going to go is to the desktop, because what we want to talk about is how to customize the desktop. So I want you to notice here in the bottom left-hand corner is my tile for the desktop, and I just want you to notice the image. And when I click and take myself then over to the desktop, there's my image. Here's the fastest way to change your background, because you're just not so happy with this background that's here. You want your vacation picture or some family picture up there. Here's the fastest way to change your background. You just go out into the File Explorer. So I want to take note here that as I'm moving away from my taskbar, it hides only because that's a setting that I have. Your taskbar may always be there. And on your taskbar, you have the File Explorer. So you just click on the File Explorer, and this takes you out to your computer. I'm in Libraries, and in the Libraries, I just want to open my pictures. So I click on Pictures to open them, double click on Pictures to open them. And then I'm in the library, and I want to change my background to this truck. So I have the picture in front of me. I simply switch to a right click and say Set as Desktop Background. And as soon as I say Set as Desktop Background, I'm going to go ahead and close my pictures here, and voila, I have a new truck in the background. It's that simple. Now let's run back over. I'm hitting the window button. Let's go back over, and on the start screen, now you can see that my desktop icon is now the picture, whatever that picture was that you had set on your desktop. Here's a second way to get onto the desktop. I'm not clicking on the tile this time. I'm doing Windows D, and Windows D is the keyboard shortcut to get you over to desktop. Now, the second way I want to show you how to change this is a lot more inclusive. It changes more than just the picture. So here on the top of the truck, I want you to notice my mouse color. My mouse is set up to red. So what I'm about to change is not only the background, but everything about my theme. And so what's going to happen is my mouse is also going to change. My taskbar is this blue color, right? That's because that's how it was set. But with this next option, we are possibly changing a lot more than just the background. So I'm going to right click this time. Just anywhere on your desktop, you switch to a right click. And you go down to the bottom to personalize. And when you click on personalize, it takes you into the personalization screen, and now you have all kinds of opportunities in here for personalizing. So what I want you to notice is I have Caribbean shores and I have dolphins, that if you haven't downloaded these, you will not have these. But I will show you how to download them. They're very, very, very simple. And I have my truck that we just placed there, and you'll notice my truck is unsaved. Well, before we go any further, let's save the truck. So with it selected, over here to the right, and I simply click on Save Theme, and I'm going to call it My Truck. Pretty creative, huh? And then I click on Save, and now you can see that alphabetized here is my new theme, My Truck, that I created. So I can switch at any time to any of these themes that are in this category, in this area. If you scroll down, there are some other themes. There's some Windows defaults with Windows, Earth, Flowers, and then some high contrast themes as well. And at the very bottom, it also tells you that you have the background, the color, the sounds, and the screensaver as well. So my background and my color are here because those are the ones that were already set, as well as the sounds and the screensaver. So let's choose something different. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scroll back up, and I'm going to say, let's go to dolphins. Now, before I leave dolphins, I want to show you what it's going to play. So in the bottom, we have desktop background, and that's a little link. You notice my hand changes, my mouse changes to a hand. So I click on desktop background. And I also want you to notice my mouse. Do you notice my mouse is no longer red? Right, because as I'm changing the themes, as I'm adjusting things in my computer, it also adjusts the mouse to be a white mouse, which is what's associated with this particular theme. And so now I have different mouse, and I have all these pictures. So I have these dolphin pictures, and you notice the little check marks? You can turn pictures on or you can turn pictures off. If there's a picture you don't particularly like, you can say, no, I don't want that one to be on. Like, let's say for some reason you don't want this third picture. So you just turn the check mark, and now that one will no longer be part of your theme. And if you want it back, you just rest your mouse, turn it back on. So you can select which one of the graphics you actually want to include. And in the bottom left here, it asks you, where you would like to put the graphic. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on fill, but you might want to explore some of the options that are available here, and how often you'd like to change the picture. So I click on 30 minutes and I say every 10 seconds, only because I want you to see this. That might be a little too fast in real life. And let's shuffle these so they don't always come up with the exact same, in the exact same order. And then we'll choose Save Changes. And you would do the same thing if you want to change the color. You would simply click on color, and let's make this something really bold that's going to show up. I'm going to go ahead and choose orange, and you can see how my title bar immediately changed. And we'll hit Save Changes. My taskbar popped up. Save Changes, and you could do the same things with sounds and screensaver, but I think you get the idea. Now my theme is unsaved. You know how to do that, so we won't take the time. You just hit Save Theme and give it a name. But I'm going to go ahead and close my personalization here, and now I'm out on my desktop, and if we wait 10 seconds, whoop, there we go. My graphics are going to change. My background is going to change. My mouse is different, and when I go down here to my taskbar is now that orange color. So for those of you who don't like the same old, what you're going to do, remember, is go to anywhere on the desktop, switch to a right click, go into Personalize. Once you're in Personalize, you can look at all of those features that we already took a look at. Now, before we leave, where did the Caribbean shores and where did the dolphins come from? They came from this little link over here that says Get More Themes Online. So if you have an internet connection, click there and it'll take you out to Microsoft's website, and there's some really great themes here that you can download. Now, just a reminder, right? At the office, make sure you have permission to do this. On your own computer, of course, you can do anything that you would like to. But at work, double check that that's allowed. I'm just going to go ahead and grab Garden Life 2, and you click Download. In the bottom, it says, what do you want to do? Do you want to open it? Save it? I'm going to go ahead and just open it because that'll pop it right into my themes. There it is. There's my Garden Life 2 by Haley. Let's go ahead and click Garden Life, and I'm going to leave all the defaults there. Oh, and I closed the personalization window, sorry, without telling you, and now I have the internet open, so I'm going to go ahead and close it. And there's my new screensaver, or excuse me, not screensaver, my new background. What I started to say, it might also have a screensaver attached to it, different sounds attached to it. Let's see what the color is. Yep, my taskbar is also a different color. And you know how to change it if you're not happy with that. You know to right click, go to Personalize, and make those personalization choices. Or to go to any graphic that you have, right click and tell it to become your desktop. So what you're able to do then is to control your desktop and have a lot of personality, your own personality show through on your computer. So before we leave, I'm just going to click right here. Remember, I did a right click. I'm going to do Next Desktop Background just to show you one more before we leave.
We hope you enjoyed this preview video. Please click on the like button below if you did, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to visit us at www.kalliance.com to sign up for your free 7-day trial today. You could learn a lot in a week.